We're going to now go to our iPhone drop challenge, something I hate to do because it never seemed to work out well. And the iPhone 10 is Apple's most advanced and most expensive phone ever. It's got glass on the front and glass on the back. Becky Worley dropped the phone from 3 different heights, including a 3-story building. And Becky, how you doing? How'd that work out?
Not so well. But hey, you know, you're not alone. Cell phone repair is a $4 billion industry. So to evaluate the iPhone 10, we went for a pocket drop, the selfie drop, and the oh no drops to see how the iPhone 10 held up.
That sickening sound. Ooh, a shattered screen. Some tech bloggers worried about Apple's new iPhone 10, priced at $1,000 a pop and both sides made of glass. How will it withstand those drops we've come to dread? Apple advertises on its website that all 3 of its new phones, the 8, 8 Plus, and 10, are built with the most durable glass ever in a smartphone, front and back. So we've set up our own drop challenge with the iPhone 10.
3 iPhones worth $3,000 dropping from 3 different heights.
Those heights: a pocket height drop, about 3 feet, a selfie drop, roughly 5 feet, and a 3-story drop, 28 feet, from the roof of this event venue, The Terrace in Paramus, New Jersey. Nick Guy from product review site Wirecutter is here to help us inspect the damage.
I think from the waist height drop, you might get a little chip, but probably won't crack. It may. But from any higher than that, I'm expecting them to break.
We're dropping all 3 iPhone 10s face down. First up, the pocket drop.
This is pretty realistic. You pull your phone out of your pocket and a couple of little dings, but on the whole, this looks fine.
Next, our selfie drop.
All right, here goes. Not shattered. I'm actually surprised.
Our last phone, an extreme drop from this rooftop.
3 stories up, dropping this phone into a parking lot. Here goes. Oh! The back looks perfect. The front, wow. That is completely shattered to shreds.
I expected the 3-foot drop to be about what we got, and I thought that from the 5-foot drop, I thought we would see more damage than we did, but the 5-foot drop turned out just fine. And of course, the 3-story drop, I think that's what I expected.
It's not invincible.
To check if any interior components have been damaged, Jessa Jones of iPad Rehab pulls the phones apart.
The cameras here are well secured.
And puts them through a function test.
All right, loudspeaker seems to be working.
The phones dropped from 3 and 5 feet seem okay.
It looks good.
The phone dropped from the roof has a trashed screen and is making some rather odd noises.
I'm pretty sure that's the sound of the iPhone crying.
And while the interior parts look okay, when we put an undamaged screen on it, the cameras no longer function.
This seems to have survived a pretty monumental drop with fairly minor damage.
Jessa says even after our 3 drops, there's still one more challenge.
I'm going to reserve judgment until it withstands the test of time.
Wise. Oh! Pretty incredible that the phone from the roof had only minor interior damage, but we should add each drop's different. A drop on the edge or the back could have had totally different results, Michael.
Well, Becky, I'm surprised the phone didn't crack on the front and back from 3 stories. That's actually pretty amazing itself. But what is the best advice you're hearing about taking care of your phone?
Well, let's start with Apple Care, Apple's insurance coverage. It's $199 for the iPhone 10. Totally worth it if you break the glass. With Apple Care, the repair at the Apple Store costs $29 if you have that insurance. If you get the front cracked, $99 for the back. Without Apple Care, $279 for the front glass, $549 if you break the back glass. Ouch.
Woo, Apple Care makes it seem cheap. And you know, we have some cases here, and what are the best options when it comes to cases? Because I think you get a case that should help in some ways, I would imagine.
It really should, and the folks at the Wirecutter ranked cases, and they say they consider the best overall case to be the Anchor Carapax, which starts at only $8.99. A good leather option with a wallet, Apple's leather case for $49. And then a more protective option is the Spec Presidio Grip $39.95. That's really locking it down. And we should tell you, like other websites, the Wirecutter does get a percentage of money from retailers on cases sold through links on their site. But lots of options for protecting that investment. Big investment.
It is a big investment. Thank you very much, because I've already replaced a lot of phones and a lot of screens. I hopefully don't have to do it again, but I'm taking this case home, everybody.